and there needs to be like a setup of like an actual jazz band in the corner, just like jamming.
He can
with
afford
like
that.
a fucking upright bass and everything.
Could we also give like the drummer like a 48 slot demo pad?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
The real question is, would it be a Vaki band? Would it be the people we rescued?
Yeah. Who
There's
is
so
in that
many
band?
options.
You guys know that there is a whole city of people here, not just the refugees that we've brought in.
I mean,
there's a whole
It's
city.
true.
C-Swab's just gonna
Weekly
hire that
rotation?
lounge singer. The
I'm surprised
Arakak
we
or
haven't hired
Peacock.
that lounge singer already.
All right.
Oh, the peacock would be a good choice.
I am shocked that C-Swab has not like gone and sought her out either of the last 2 times we've come to Maginox.
Also true.
I'm a team player and I don't want to be weird about it.
That's the whole
Like-
theme of this D&D game is just be weird about it.
Like, Grabella has Charlindra, Rain has Eris, Kozlo has Broggs. Like,
The best bromance IMO.
No, didn't Kozlo have like what were they? They're like those 2 guards or whatever.
The Hobgoblin girls. Yeah, he
Hobgoblins,
just
that's
he
right.
just
also
doesn't
has
know
the
how to
Hobgoblin
talk to them.
girls. He also had his girlfriend pen pal who tried to murder everybody. That also was a thing.
Oh yeah. Vera.
Yeah.
Good though.
We miss Vera.
Do we miss
Do we?
Vera?
We
I
miss
feel like we
the
didn't
crazy
even get to be
drug
acquainted
addled.
enough with Vera to miss her after we murdered her.
They were pen pals. They
So
were
yeah,
It was
I
best
don't know.
definitely-
I don't know.
roommates.
So get your freak on.
That was definitely a relationship where Vera thought about Kozlo all of the time, and Kozlo thought about Vera not even when talking to her.
That meme, we don't think about you.
It's a one-sided relationship.
Listen, we haven't even picked on Wangdoodle because Wangdoodle does not have any sort of love interest either.
No.
I
He just
mean,
has mommy issues.
Yeah, it's just mommy issues.
Which have turned into Grabella issues. That's fine.
No, it's just like the flu. It catches on.
No.
I know Roxy's available.
Gosh.
Not sure what devout brand of crazy that Wangdoodle might be into, but the overzealous zealot, yeah, available completely.
I like that we just have progressively increased the insanity of Roxy,
It's the one person we haven't checked on since we've been home, for the record.
Which is
I was
probably
thinking
the
that
one person
actually
we
woke
should.
me up in the middle of the night.
no.
I was like, oh, if we don't check on her, something bad's gonna be happening.
No, just let the church do its own thing, right, guys? Surely nothing bad could happen.
Surely nothing bad could happen, and it's definitely not representative of several of us. Or important.
Kozlo and
Something.
Roxy are gonna have like an ecumenical schism.
Damn. Somebody's been reading.
No, I'm just Catholic. There are words that you just learn as a Catholic, and you're just like, yeah, I get that, because they don't show up anywhere else.
I was like, excuse me?
Gonna make Roxy go the way of Athanasius.
What does that mean? What does it mean?
It means branding her a heretic and having her burned at the stake.
Oh.
But her philosophies can still, stick around for hundreds of years and cause later schisms in the church.
I mean, considering that her god is a god of like dusk and fire, she'd probably just
Our
go...
God is an awesome God.
She'd probably just, kind of be into that. Who knows? Who knows? Let's not burn Roxy at the stake. We've already saved her and then turned her into a zealot.
It's true. She has died once already.
What's
I don't think a second death is
And
required.
Azrael has
Second death.
also point blank told her not once but twice to like take 20% off the top.
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
we all have.
yeah, but like Azrael's the one that probably matters the most, right?
One would
Mhm.
hope.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
would hope.
Yeah, whose fucking Bastion facility is the church gonna be? Need to get that shit on lock.
That's got to be Kozlo or Sea Swap.
No,
I
it's
think.
gonna be Wangdoodle because his new girlfriend lives there.
I think Wayne has to convert. Like, I think this is like Jewish rules. Like, I think he has to convert to be able to date her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Although Wang Doodle as a servant of Azrael is invoking a new kind of fear in me right now. I don't need zealot artificers building machines for the Lord. Please.
Or
I mean, you already have one. So what's the second one?
Yeah, guys, can we not go total ghost in the machine on this episode,
Look.
please?
Rain needs at least one semi-secular person in this party because she can't handle everybody being a fucking religious.
Ain't you
brain
dumb?
Just start jamming spirits in your machines and then watch that House Umbrellas rep just go down very steadily.
I like how we made Azrael into like a god, made a religion after him, and then the person that made that character and played that character in that thing is now being like, you know what? I wish you guys didn't do that the way I played it the first time.
So here's the thing you have to understand. I made Azrael intentionally to be very, very different from Rain, with the ultimate like assumption that like never the two shall meet reasonably, right? Like go off and have the Kamos crew do whatever silly Kamos nonsense, and Raid is doing this other thing. And also Raid didn't want to become a fucking queen. That was also not a thing. So like the fact that this just kind of happened and then we merged the parties and like all of a sudden it's like, ah yes, curse the consequences of my own decisions.
Yeah, the logistics of playing two characters, little difficult, but you know what? I like this segue into Azrael becoming a god via wild magic. It has worked out quite well for all of us, most of us, but at the very least, 3 of you.
Drew is very happy about it. Like, I love it that it happened that way and it worked out just fine. Rain has concerns.
All right. Everybody in game. Looks like everybody is in game. Excellent. Let's do a quick recap with the background of live jazz. And then we'll get started.
Is the jazz that's live is at least smooth jazz?
Oh yeah. I even have that
Do
in the
you like
description.
jazz?
Do you like jazz?
That's a running joke in my WoW guild with a couple guys, where it's like, you rage bait somebody and you just go, "You like jazz?"
All right, jazz lovers. Previously, on Arctis Ascended, you all are continuing your quest to find the white, blue Abishai. After you found a rank of genie summoning off of the curator's Rakshasa, you have finally found the time to release the genie from his magical bonds. An air djinn named Sagale Breezewhisper appeared and looked very confused at this strange party in front of him. He had said that he was used to seeing the froggy face of the curator when he was summoned from the ring, and was relieved that he didn't have to deal with the demon once again. He said that the curator had endless questions about the power of genie wishes, confirming the information that you all had previously discovered within the Great Ice Library. When you were at Azrael's tea party, you learned from the Afridi about the reasons why the 4 elemental genies had left the city of Brass. The Jinn, keepers of prophecy and mediators of the highest degree, had a prophecy that if all the genies left the city of Brass, it would signal the rise of the Aurora Infernus. However, they were still forced to leave to investigate why the winds of the plane of air were blowing, causing some of the weaker denizens of the plane to become earthbound. Even worse, if the winds from the plane of air were to stop completely, it could cause an ecological disaster to sweep across the material plane. The source of the plane of air's power, law of winds, should be investigated. Now, you have all learned very little of the blue abyss. You have learned only that the Merid, the genie's daughter, held a powerful artifact that they used to monitor the emotional pulse of the city of brass. But besides that, not much has been discovered, nor do you know if the two are connected. I appreciate your gifts in Discord. Very good. Very good. We return now to the inside of Koslow's den, where you've had your discussion with Gale. So Gale has told you about the Maw of Winds, how it is the central point where all winds that emanate from the plane of air originate. As thanks, he is willing to take you back to the plane of air to introduce you to his elders, who may have more information. He's been locked in that ring for who knows how long, and does not understand the severity, nor does he know what exactly is going on in the plane of air. As Gale has eaten all of Swab's peanuts, he is very happy to be out of the ring, and continues munching on the various foods that you have brought him in Koslow's den. As for the rest of you, you've checked on many things in the city, and last episode, you watched as Rain and Eris, mostly Rain, gave a rousing and inspirational speech about the current status of things that are happening. The city is now developing an official guard, and has nominated Volka Vaki to lead. Koslow, you have sent out, because of your bastion, healers, spies, bring you back information about just what is going on down in Magmara. This is also being supplemented by Grana Gravelgout, as she has also brought half of the Vakaran freedom fighters back down to Vakaris to gather information about what is going on down in Magmara. You have learned that they are bringing Sloe from Magmara to Vakaris, are working avidly to weaponize it. This is dangerous as they are bringing it closer to Maginox, and, as a byproduct, Sik, now a white dragon, fallen ill, and Wangdoodle bravely has helped to minimize the effects of the Sloe, thanks to some of the runes that he has brought back from the Green Abishai's lair. Sik survived the process and is currently stable. Sloe will continue to have effects the longer it simmers beneath the city. As for Grabella and Koslow, you have now expanded your empire, and across the street where the Bad Bat Inn once was, you have purchased this. Thanks to, some new rules and regulations going on in the city, and are refreshing it to become an inn and spa. The newly named Alive Garden. Are we using the official pronunciation of olive, but with A''Live?
So it's Vaki, so it's V''.
The Volive Garden?
Olive. Yeah, the Volive Garden.
The Volive Garden. Okay, let me immediately write that down. The Volive Garden.
Welcome to the Volive Garden. I hope you enjoy your stay.
I have feelings about it.
We will moisten you most completely.
Oh my god. V'_ALIV?
Perfect.
Okay. Olive Garden. Okay, perfect. You have acquired the Bad Bat Inn, now known as the Olive Garden.
The Olive Garden.
And are revamping it to become an inn and spa. Darlindra, now distracted from the Vikaran freedom fighters into creating her magnum opus of spas, is now working with a contingent of both Vaki and native Maginox residents in building something unique to the region. People now are starting to get the flyers that your newly appointed employees are handing out throughout the city. And they marvel at just what is going to come, Maginox. Swab, your problems with the Maelstrom Devil are now over, as he attempted to extort you one last time, potentially breaking some friendships and the trust of your allies in the process. However, in return, you have given him some very precious soul coins, a highly coveted currency in demonic circles. He is left satisfied. And now you don't have to sully your reputation by doing anything Your bond is now broken and you are free, but the Maelstrom Devil has become more powerful, and surely this won't come back later to bite you in the ass.
No, I will bite him in the ass.
That is all that has happened in the city. Things have been quite busy while you've been gone. But now, a new adventure is on the horizon. Sigale continues eating the various charcuterie that has been brought, as you all discuss your next moves. What do you do? Currently in Maginox, it is the wee hours of the morning, about a little bit before 1 a.m. And the night is growing long. Do you take a long rest and prepare to travel to the plane of air? Or do you depart immediately without resting?
Yeah, I imagine we would take a rest if we haven't already.
What say the rest of you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we-
I think our rest is good. Yeah.
Do we need one? I seem to be full on everything, so I think we might have already done one.
I mean, Rain is not full on everything. 'Cause Rain has to spend stuff.
Let's get you your beauty rest, Your Highness! But, like, let's do it here, because I don't want to go all the way over to the other place.
Well, Rain is not going to crash on a couch, but I'm happy to spare us the loading screens.
Fair. All right. Do you all...
Rain's clumsy enough on adventures as it is.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
You will sleep in a potted plant. Rain will not. I think that's the difference.
You've
The
never tried
potted
it.
plant is like luxury hotel suite for Coslow.
I'm too big to
Really
sleep in a potted plant. I can't if I wanted to.
A big enough pot, big enough plant. Bet we can make it happen.
If we went to Catherine's raven split place, yes, then we're gonna end up with more beans and terrible, terrible
It's just
things.
a tree.
Yeah.
yeah.
You like beans?
She just puts you up in the finest boughs. There's maybe a nest up there.
Yup.
All right. To spare you the loading screen, just to confirm, do you all decide to take a long rest? And also, what do you do with Sigale? Do you allow him to stay in Coslow's den and potentially eat all night? Or do you put him back in the ring?
I've got an idea, because I don't need a long rest. Maybe Coslow takes Sigale out for a night on the town.
Oh-ho! Oh-ho!
You know what?
Are you gonna
Yeah,
take
I'm
him to
good
the
with it.
spearmint owlbear?
Hold on, I gotta make that
Show
one
him around
canon.
the pyramid.
Wait, is this like a romantic night out on the town? Like, I need clarification, Coslow.
No, this is like when your boss at work is trying to convince a new partner to work with your company. And so it's like, all right, what we're gonna do is get you drunk so you agree to anything.
Okay. I like this idea.
Yeah.
Kaza, where do you take Segale first? What is the finest of Maginox that you have to offer?
So we'll take Segale to the shops, show him all the different vendors, do a little window shopping.
Okay.
I'm not gonna buy anything, but I don't know if he's got money. He can buy stuff if he wants.
He marvels at the trinkets and treasures of the material plane.
Okay, yeah, but let's keep going. Let's keep going. We got a lot to see.
He follows along.
We will we'll take him to the new place that we're building, even though it's kind of a dump, but we'll be like, look, we're renovating this, we're gonna make it so much better. Just imagine.
Over there in that corner, a spa, and then over there, a different spa.
He has big concerns about the air conditioning units that are going to be put in the Olive Garden, and offers some improvements to make sure that the bar doesn't have the perpetual stink that the Bad Bat Inn currently has. You know, he's good at the circulation thing.
Perfect. Yeah, that's why we're bringing you on board. You're hired, by the way.
He seems bemused by this.
We'll take him to the docks, and we'll show him around all the various merchants around there, and show him the ocean. Let him enjoy the sea breeze and the winds wafting in across the seas. We'll show him the cannons. We'll tell him about that one time we shot a fireball bigger than any of the cannons and sunk a ship with it.
Oh, he marvels at your stories, listening with actual rapt interest.
And we'll take him to the pyramid, but we're not gonna let him into any of the restricted areas with no explanation. We're gonna say,
Oh, we can't go back there. That's a restricted area.
Ooh,
No visitors.
mysterious.
mostly because I don't know how he's gonna respond to the fucking golems and shit that we have in there.
Yeah, that's probably fair, considering that they were made with a lot of Tao materials. You don't know the relationship between Jin and the Tao. It could be rocky.
We'll also show him we'll show him the palace, but we're not gonna go to the palace. Kind of like if you've ever been shown around London by someone who grew up around that area, they're just like, oh yeah, and I guess the king lives there, and they just keep going.
Point of order. Would you actually classify House Sudesti as a palace?
We call it a palace as far as he's
Do we?
concerned.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I will call it a palace to Segale.
Okay.
Segale thinks, okay, palace royalty lives here. Okay, makes sense. He does not question it.
We do not show him the church.
Wait, what? No church?
He's
Okay,
not-
is
we're
that
not ready.
shame I hear?
We're not ready for that level of trust.
Entirely fair, and since it is on the outskirts of town, it is easily avoided.
Is there anything I'm forgetting?
I feel like all the airships is probably something intriguing to.
Oh yeah, the airships.
A
Yeah,
genie of
I'd
air.
forgotten that that's not technically connected to the docks. Yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely
it's
show
a
him
separate dock.
Yeah, we definitely show him the airship docks and show how.
Look at what these losers managed to do with flying around in the air.
This is his favorite part of the entire thing. Although everything has brought like a huge smile to his face, and he asks you a lot of questions about the creatures of the material plane and what they like to do. He absolutely loves the airships. He has infinite questions about them, which you are able to answer about most of them. He wants to know how they're powered. Do they utilize sails to catch the wind? Do they, fly through the air based on, wind currents and gusts? Are they magically propelled, and what powers them? And you are honestly able to answer most of these questions. Various amounts of power, various magical sources, though you probably don't go into detail exactly about the Audacity and how that is powered.
Yeah, I think in that sort of case, I'd be like, oh, you have to ask Wayne Doodle about that. He built a lot of this. I don't even know if Wayne Doodle built a lot of it, but we'll say that Wayne Doodle built a lot of it.
Just don't introduce him to Morris, and I think we're good.
He has a.
If we accidentally come across Morris, I still have to judge the living fuck out of him from like 3 sessions ago.
That's true. Oh my god.
Oh god.
You can see that Sigale has a newfound respect, something that is growing as you bring him through the town. His interest is growing. His questions are becoming much more not prying, but he has this childlike curiosity that's fascinating to watch. But with the introduction of the airships and the understanding that creatures from the material plane also travel across the winds, he beams at this. And knowing that you also now have an airship, seems to have a very growing respect for all of you.
Now that we've shown him around a bunch and we've gotten a better feel for him, I'm starting to have second thoughts about maybe we do actually show him the church. Just because Azrael is the one that we're trying to get everyone to unite under. Can I get like a standard Kozlo insight check or something to try and get an understanding of how well I feel he would take, like how that would go?
Sure. Make me an insight check first.
This is gonna go so well.
Standard Kozlo insight check. I'm ready for the 1.
This is gonna be the best insight check I've ever rolled.
Holy.
It's actually not bad.
It's actually not terrible.
And you know what? It's an important one.
Seeing that Azrael is now a creature of the plane of fire, the relationship between the Air Djinn and at least most of the denizens of fire are cautiously cordial. Fire tends to feed off of air. So introducing Sigale to a powerful fire entity such as Azrael would probably go over rather well. It just depends on what aspects of Azrael you want to highlight with the Djinn. The Djinn are a little bit more rooted in prophecy. They're not as hot-headed as the Ifriti. They're a little bit more chill. If you paint Azrael like a hot-headed Ifriti, it would probably change his outlook on Azrael. But how do you describe a deity such as Azrael to Sigale?
So here's what
Our God is an awesome God.
Jesus.
No, he's more chill. It's got to be like one of those upbeat churches where they sing the same hymns but they have drums.
I mean, that's what that song is.
What are the tenets of Azrael that you highlight to Sigale?
Here's how I would want to play this. I'd be like, all right, I want to show you one more thing. And then as we're heading there, I'm sort of just giving him like, yeah, so we know, I'm not going to do the whole thing in the voice because I will destroy my throat trying to do it. Yeah, so we're trying to reunite the city of Brass. We're working with Azrael, who good group of persons, question mark. We're unsure on that.
Good value pack of persons.
Exactly.
Why have one leader when you can have like 20 of them all tied up in a bow?
That's value.
But we're just sort of talking up how great Azrael is and how Azrael always looks out for people, and so much so that there's like a whole religion, not a cult, kind of a cult a little bit, but like a cool cult. The punch doesn't have poison in it most of the time.
A cool cult with youth pastors.
Yeah.
Do you bring up rebirth with Sigale?
I'm going to, as best as possible, avoid bringing up rebirth, but I also know that Roxy is there. So here's my plan. we're gonna go into the church, and I'm immediately going to try to distract Roxy as much as possible by trying to get her to prepare a ceremony to invite Azrael as an avatar through the like fire pit thing that's in there. Like get her distracted by bringing Azrael around as opposed to talking about Azrael, and then let Azrael talk for themselves.
Okay. Roxy 100% approves of it. And clears out the church so you both can have a little bit of privacy. He sees
If at all, just as a side, as you're describing this, if at all I get the opportunity to pull her aside and whisper to her, please don't mention anything about rebirth. We're still trying to get this guy on board, and I don't know how we'll take that. I would do that, but only if there's like a good opportunity while he's distracted looking at something that's on fire or something.
You do get the opportunity. And Roxy she does have a respect for you. Agrees. And she'll keep it quiet. For now. She knows she's not stupid, that you seem to want to impress the big blue man. And her entire demeanor changes when she just focuses on the positive aspects of Azrael. Conversion is one of her favorite.
Yeah, he would present it as, we'll get there with him, but we got to get him on board with everything first. I don't want him asking questions until we're ready to answer them, sort of thing.
She only will speak highly of Azrael's various praises. How Azrael takes care of children, just like they take care of the other denizens of fire. And Azrael is a level-headed mediator, and is not a one to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Actually, I think Azrael's a vegetarian.
But one to solve problems through having a variety of experience. She tends to infer a lot about like living multiple lives without actually saying it. Like having a multitude of experience and a wide breadth of knowledge. Does not explicitly say that Azrael has come back many times or was once immortal or anything like that. She does speak on how Azrael is respected by the salamander of the plane of fire, who are also connected to Baki. And Sigale nods and compares that experience to some of the Ganassi of the material plane, how there are Jinn who have also taken mortal lovers or consorts and have had children who walk the material plane and have a wide variety of experiences like that. So that's kind of how they start bonding a little bit. So Roxy does not outright mention anything about but Sigale asks about how Azrael feels about prophecy. Does Azrael have visions of the future? And has any come to pass? How do you answer this, Kozlo?
I think Kozlo would try to spin that as like, oh yeah, Azrael's a big ideas guy. Always got their eyes on the future, looking towards the next big thing, like getting the city of Brass back together because, hey, didn't you guys have like a whole thing about how that was really important or something? They're really into making sure that that sort of stuff comes to pass and blah, blah, blah.
Touching on the previous prophecy of the city of Brass, Segale agrees, and his respect for you grows. He also believes that it is important for the Jinn to return to the city of Brass, but he is not an elder, and because he does not know what is going on in the air, he doesn't really understand what is keeping the Jinn from returning. So, he believes that, yes, the genies should return to the city of Brass, because if the Aurora Infernus rises, Tiamat is quick to follow.
Yeah, we hate that guy.
So, now knowing that at least you kind of touch a little bit about prophecy, but you seem to respect what is happening and you agree. He seems very satisfied. Overall, he wants to know more about Azrael and hopes they can meet in the future. He tends to have a cautious outlook of the Afridi, but he understands their strength. And he says that if Azrael is to be a respected leader of the Plane of Fire, they need to be both powerful and be able to mediate appropriately. And it sounds like they're doing a great job of such so far. Segale leaves the church with a growing respect. And a little bit more for you, as you are a follower of Azrael yourself. Roxy gives you a smile and a wink on the way out. As she has not mentioned anything about rebirth or Azrael's previous mortality, or anything that might be distasteful to Jinn. After a long night out, the Gale seems satisfied. Everybody, you can all take a long rest.
I am skipping mine because of the night on
The night on the town?
I didn't need one, so
Okay.
Kozlo will get what sleep he can, but it's not a long rest, but he didn't need one anyway.
Why aren't we positioning Azrael's church and Azrael as L. Ron Hubbard, and you just have to pay to reach levels of meeting Azrael?
I mean, that is entirely up to you. If this is going to be a pay-to-win religion, we can absolutely do that.
Well, the thing is you never win. You just keep paying.
Right. It's like gacha games. But it's more like, gotcha, I got your wallet.
But if you act fast and do a $500 donation right now to the church, I swear good tidings will come to you.
When Segale was like, I want to meet this one, I was like, you haven't reached that level of meeting Azrael yet.
It's a genie, though. You want to impress them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have enough bad. So he's like Tom Cruise.
Right, everybody. Your long rest. You feel rested and ready to take on a new day. 8 hours pass. You all decide to meet back up at Kozlo's den. Segale has enjoyed his night out and is not really keen on going back in that ring anytime soon. You all find him passed out on the benches inside Kozlo's den, his belly full and distended, hanging out of his robes as he lies on his back, one arm draped off the couch, mouth opening, snoring loudly as you re-enter Kozlo's den. He only stirs very slightly as you all enter one more time, and then rolls back over on the couch to face the cushion in the back, giving himself a courtesy scratch on the mind. He smells of charcuterie, and there are peanuts scattered across the floor at his feet. He has clearly eaten multiple meals, and the remnants of the empty plates are scattered all around the room. The waitresses, now that Kozlo is here and he is no longer locked in the back room, quickly move to clear out the various plates that he has cleared in the rest of his time here. Do you rouse him?
Do we wake him up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
I guess
I'll
we
let someone else
should.
do that.
He continues snoring loudly as you all stare at him with not concern.
What did you do with him?
I just showed him around a bit.
Is he gonna be functional today?
Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
Hey, he should be
He's
fine.
gonna like take his peanuts back and start like stacking them on his face.
Me, me, me. He does not seem to wake.
I don't remember. He was how we were getting to the plane of air, right? Or were we doing something else to do that?
No, he gave us a more accurate location to go to where we want to go in the plane of air. Because we didn't know, like, we were just going to show up randomly, but he gave us a more accurate location. Rain, as far as I'm aware, is plane shifting us there.
We should probably bring him with us anyway. Like having someone from there to help seems smart.
Oh, yeah.
We can. Is the hotel, is the Olive Garden open yet? We can send him over there and be like, hey, you gotta leave. You can't sleep anymore. Go stay at our,
It's not.
our
It is
Airbnb.
not open yet, no. Only been a day.
Like, no, he should 100% come with us. Like, he's going to be, and he has to introduce us to his elder. That was...
How? Okay, if C-Swab is like a tiny bird person, how much bigger is this guy compared to C-Swab?
He's about 10, maybe 11 feet tall.
So like triple C-Swab size.
Yeah, depending on how tall C-Swab is.
I think
Sounds
he's
like-
taller than Gabella, so.
Yeah, C-Swab's like 4 or 5, I would imagine.
He's a large creature.
He's a
big
very
boy.
large creature.
C-Swab's gonna like come up by his body like while he's like sleeping and just kind of like poke him. Hey!
He opens his eyes and rubs them sleepily. Thought I had a good night's sleep. Not in quite some time. To stretch. Feels.
Yeah, some people just can't handle Maginox.
What a beautiful, glorious city you have. Where is Oslo? I have to thank him for giving me such a fantastic tour. He rolls
Right
over.
here.
There
Creepily
you are.
standing behind you.
He stretches and sits up, turns to face Kozlo. Thank you for such an amazing tour of your fine city. It is interesting to see how the creatures of the material plane live. Your airships, the smells, the sights, your culture. It's so diverse. I could spend weeks here and not see the same thing twice.
Well, you know, like they like to say, you're living in a material world, and we are material girls.
Is that truly what they say? Then you are the material girls. Well, you're all looking at me very expectantly. Then, I say we have more unfortunate things to deal with, then. Shall we return...
But first, airship rides.
Airship ride?
You get 3 rides for 100 gold.
No, we're literally going on an airship to the plane of air.
We're living on a jet plane.
What's a jet plane?
Some idea I've been working on.
I think it's a smaller plane of the plane of air.
Oh, like a jet of air. Oh, okay, I guess
Yes.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
Of course.
Weird.
You like
but
ride
okay.
like the jet stream.
Well then, shall we take your fantastical, magical, airbound ship to the plane of air?
That's the plan.
Wonderful. Very well. Shall we be off then?
Let's do it.
As much as I wish to spend another glorious night in your city.
Honestly, mood.
Hey, look, if all goes right, you'll have another chance.
Well then.
And there's even a possibility that you come back fully intact.
Then we shall resolve whatever issue you said was going on in the plane of air. Of course. But let us be off. I can't sit here and worry when we have things to do.
Yep, save the worrying until we see the problem face first.
Then let us go
Yeah, sure.
to your airship.
To the airship.
You all leave Coslow's Den, prepared for another adventure. You head on over to the airship dock, and Sigale prefers to stay out on the deck. The airship takes off from Maginox. He looks at the lights and notes that the city never really... This is a curious thing. It's perpetual night. It does not seem to care one way or the other. He waves Maginox goodbye with a sad, very sad little hand. Bye-bye, glorious Maginox. I do hope to see you again.
Yeah, I mean, we're coming back here when we're done.
He just claps his hands together happily. I shall spend weeks, no, months here. He moves over to Rain, and
Bring lots of gold.
he crouches down in front of Rain to see her eye to eye. You do have the capacity to take this ship to the plane of air?
Well, I have an idea that I'm hoping my artificer friends can assist with. We've done something similar before of empowering certain spells to affect the ship and not just the persons on the ship. Should have enough power, I think, but I'll let Wangdoodle run the numbers first. Worst case scenario, I can always just open a gate directly to the plane of air as well.
Based on our current peppermint concentrations, we definitely got the power for it.
Peppermint concentration. Christina, can I get my +2 dex though before we leave?
+2 dex. Oh, yeah.
From the book.
Yeah.
Because I need more armor class.
Done.
Yay! Rain will start sketching out a plane shift glyph on the deck of the Audacity.
As you sketch it out, Sigale immediately recognizes the runes and nods approvingly as he folds his arms across his chest. He does not interject, nor does he help, as he watches curiously as this mortal prepares to plane shift.
I'm gonna pull the bracelet out that she got from the Afridi.
Is he just standing there doing the like dad watch?
He is exactly dad watching. Occasionally he rubs his beard.
All right, Wangdoodle, whenever you're ready, let's juice it.
All right. Wangdoodle will head down to the engine that's definitely not for public view at this point.
It's not even on the same plane of existence.
Yeah, this is employees only. There's no reason to be here. Engineers only, really. We're gonna take some power away from the cannons to do the same kind of shell system we did for going underwater.
Okay. Redirecting power from your ballista cannons, you create a mystical barrier around the Audacity. Could repel and keep in air, so wish, like a giant bubble. Rain, you finish your glyphs on the ship, and Sigale, when you are finished, offers to refine them just slightly, so he can direct you to at least his place of residence, the SkyNest post.
Okay.
He adds a few things to your glyph, just refining it to give you a precise location, so you don't enter some random place within the plane of air.
He gives me the area code.
Yeah, exactly. There. Now we should reach a very precise location. It will be good to see the post once again.
Oh, I actually also forgot one thing. Rain goes over to the edge of the airship and flicks the coin that she got from Catherine.
A raven swoops down out of the darkness and catches the coin in midair.
She hands a sealed, stamped letter to the raven to take to Xavier to request support.
What is this? A little avian friend. He holds out his hand for the bird, and the bird kind of...
No, we don't touch them when they're working.
Oh,
like service
animal.
Please do not pet me, I'm working. Read his vest.
Raven shows off his tiny little work vest. Well then, may your winds be fortunate and always be at your back. The raven takes the piece of paper and puts it on his little foot. When you say when, he will immediately take off. The letter in hand to the southern
That's
continent.
good. Or else you're going to get sucked into the plane of air, so go on. Shoo. Thank you.
He takes off with a gronk. Begins heading south.
Okay, now where were we? Right.
The SkyNest post.
Yep, I guess everybody hold on. Oh, also, by the way, everybody who's on the Audacity and was not briefed, we're going to the plane of air. Good luck, have fun. And plane shift.
Wait. You hear Harkin from down below? The plane of what?
By the way, has anyone seen Morris? I gotta talk to him.
I think he's hiding.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Harkin, you gotta read your briefings, man.
I didn't get any of this.
Did you check your email?
What's an email?
Well, if you checked your email, you would know.
Alright, you plane shift. SkyNest post, plane of air. One moment, please. You all are flashbanged suddenly as the darkness of Maginox abruptly disappears. And suddenly, sun in your face. The weather's a bit more temperate here, not chilly like Maginox. You notice almost immediately that the clouds that are very slowly passing you by seem to waft across your face, spreading their passing dampness across you. As you look off the edge of the ship, there is no ground underneath you. You cannot see land, nor mountain, well, nothing but blue skies underneath your feet. Miles. You can reach out and grab the clouds as they pass by, covering your hands in a little bit of moisture. The one curious thing, though, about the plane of air, at least where you are now, that you don't notice a lot of wind. In fact, it is quite still, and your hair just sits kind of at your sides as the clouds slowly pass you by. There are a couple of birds in the sky circling. They seem to be having trouble, and they land on the SkyNest post in exertion before attempting to take off again. They do a couple loops, and then once again land on the SkyNest post. They don't seem to be going very... They don't seem to be catching any airplanes at all. As you look around, you notice that this SkyNest post is entirely suspended in midair. Bits of rock that may have once been connected to this floating island just seem to float, bobbing up and down very slowly, ended in nothing. The post itself seems to be built on one of these small floating islands. On a cobblestone wall, you see a telescope pointing out into the distance, and a very large lighthouse-looking tower sits at the very center of the island. It goes up about, say, 50 to 60 feet in the air, and you see many windows dotting its sides. Curious denizens of this post are walking around, many of them sporting wings. What do you all do?
Steve looks at their wings and then looks at his like wings that don't work and just makes a sad face.
Gale. Immediately you notice that his brow furrows. I do not hear the whistling wind would normally welcome me home to the SkyNest post. He points at the large lighthouse to the south. There's normally a significant amount of wind that passes across the tower, plane of air. It is a sound that carries across the horizon, welcoming those to the post, the place of rest, respite. I do not hear the sound. The welcoming whistle is gone. He extends his hand and grabs some of the clouds out of the sky that pass near you. And the clouds here are Vicar, I feel sad. I do not like this. Not one bit. Gives a worried look off the edge of the airship. Seems like even the birds are having trouble flying. What is going on?
That's kind of what we're here to find out, I guess. Would you be so kind as to maybe make some introductions for us? We don't know anyone here besides you,
Of course.
but we would very much like to help.
Come, I will introduce you to my elder. He is a part of the Council of Gales, the ruling class of Jinn, that have a great say on many of the things that happen within the plane. If anyone is going to have answers, it will be him.
They're all named Gale?
No,
How
no.
odd.
Part of the Council of Gales. His name is Kalraz.
I was waiting for him to say something like his name is Steven.
His name was Frankfurt. Follow
We already
me.
have a Frank.
I've got a balloon.
You pass by a. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me refresh the scene. Couple things. 1 moment, please.
I've just been stunned by how vibrant and vivid this land seems to be.
Right? We so rarely, like, even when we're not in Maginox, it's almost always nighttime wherever we are, or we're underground. Actually getting to see more than 30 feet away is such a big deal.
Not having to need dark vision just to be able to play the game.
Yeah. Everything's not monochrome. Wait, colors exist?
Huh?
Not that it
Yeah,
matters to me.
There's a minor psychotic break as you realize reality is no longer in grayscale.
Easy for you to say. That's because C-Swab is colorblind.
Like black and white colorblind?
No,
Damn.
but you know.
You all pass by a birdfolk, or Arakakra, who is sitting on the edge of the bridge. He's whittling something with a knife. He kicks his feet over the unguarded edge of the bridge. The Gale continues wandering up the steps towards the SkyNest.
Artificers, are you coming? I know the airship is really cool.
Alright. Esther, you're in charge. Keep Morris out of it if you find him.
I think she knows.
You know,
She's always in
Morris
charge.
Morris might legitimately be dead. I mean, how long do humans live again?
At least, like, I don't know, a few months, right?
Yeah, but he's been like an outdoor human the last couple of adventures. You know, not really kept indoors.
We haven't taken him to the vet recently. Oh no, he could be dead. Have we gotten him his shots?
He ran away the last time we tried to deal with that ringworm problem.
Oh God!
Jesus.
Gale looks
Look,
up
it's
at the
not my
SkyNest.
fault that he had. Look, it was limit testing, okay?
He is at his limit.
Yeah, it's fine though. He recovered.
I like how we're continuing to shit on Morris even after Wangdoodle's big admission that actually he's the one who fucked Morris. Like, over.
No, let's be clear. Let's be clear. He did do the thing. He did do it.
The Gale stands at the base of the SkyNest and looks up. He sighs and puts his hand on the stone of the building. Even seems a lot more worn. Time I was here. How long have I... Forgive my musings. We have more important things to worry about. Come. He knocks on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Caloras! Caloras! It is I, Segale. Answer. Tries the doorknob.
Damn, that animation.
He walks up the stairs. Come on, come along. Let's see what's going on.
I'm having trouble there.
Says, do I want to teleport to Swab? Yes, right?
Yes.
What do I do here? Is there?
Open the door and walk through.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
As you all walk up the winding stairs that tower, the very top finally begins to open. You see, in this large circular room, there's a set of wooden stairs on the eastern side. There's an elevated platform. It is the highest point of the tower, and immediately there is a foul smell that enters your nostrils. It smells like animal dung. The room just stinks like animal. Like it hasn't been cleaned in quite some time. Old, soiled hay, rotting nests, and just unclean poop seem to waft from this central platform. There's a sound of someone, shuffling around on the top of this platform, with big, heavy footfalls. You can hear the crunch of twigs, whatever figure at the highest point. Slowly and methodically, tending to something in a nest. Elros? And you hear from this raised stone platform a deep voice. Up here. Gale frowns. Is that all the hello that I get? After being gone for so long? What is going on here? He begins to hurriedly move over the wooden ladder. Sorry, I can't talk today. He climbs up and gestures for you all to follow. Calorals, what is the meaning of this? What is going on here? Why are the wormlings so filthy? The other Jinn he is referring to, called Caloraz, is a deeper shade of blue than Salgale is. And he wears robes of midnight, almost black. Who look very similar, but the deep lines that are etched into Caloraz's face seem to denote that he is significantly older than the more fresh-faced Sagale. Bits of white hair shine through his dark black beard. He's kneeling next to one of these very soiled nests, and inside each of them are tiny silver dragons. These wormlings, they are not stirring, and occasionally let out small cries of anguish. The Gale is gently cupping one of them in his hands. He has a small spoon in one of his tiny hands, or excuse me, one of his massive hands making the spoon look exceptionally tiny. And he's lifting some food up to the silver dragon's mouth. The wormling refuses to eat. As he sets the wormling gently back down in his nest, small bits of silver scale come off in his hands, and he looks down at them, shakes his head. As he sets the silver dragon wormling down very carefully, he turns back to Kalraz. Deep lines of worry are etched in his face. You have been gone for so long, I had lost all hope. Feared you dead. Would have thought you would be at least slightly happier to see me, but you have been distracted. What's going on with these wormling? Kalraz shakes his head sadly. I am not sure I can say them. Been growing sicker over time. The winds will not bear their wings, and as the winds die, dragons are losing the will to live. They grow sicker by the day. No food tempts them. They refuse to drink. They stir little. It is a constant struggle just to keep them alive. I've had little time to think about anything else. Forgive me, Sagael, I am glad to see you, but there are worse things happening. Sagael turns to Rain and Kozlo, who are currently standing on the platform. Forgive me for imposing. Do you think there's anything that you can do?
For the wormlings? Maybe, but I don't think I could do anything for all of them, and I don't know if it would last very long even if I did. I don't know, Kozla or Wangdoodle, maybe one of you two have a better idea?
I mean, Kozlo can go around and like touch each of them and cast Spare the Dying on all of them in case that helps.
You can try.
We could give them, and I could try to give them a little bit of the the pen, but does any of this when Wangdoodle's gonna look around at some of the wormlings to see if any of it looks similar to symptoms that like Sick was having with the slow poisoning?
Make me a medicine check with advantage.
Come on, we can do this. Come on, let's be good at something.
That is a good sound.
Damn.
Wangdoodle, 100% is the same symptoms. These dragons, they're so young. They're barely hatchlings. Some slow might be nearby. Or pitching on the wind or something. This is definitely the same side effects that Sick was experiencing. The slow is in the plane of air.
Rain, this looks like slow poisoning.
That's very concerning. If that's the case, then there's nothing really I don't think that we would be able to do here. I doubt they would be able to survive your procedure, Wangdoodle.
No, there's no way. Even if they all like merged into one, they don't even think it'd be strong enough. It wouldn't survive.
I could, with your permission, temporarily take them somewhere that wouldn't be tainted by the slow. It wouldn't solve the problem, but it might buy them some time until we can solve the root issue.
Kozlo will go around and spare the dying on each of them while they're talking. Again,
Just in case they croak while we're talking.
yeah. Just in case that helps. Just in case that stabilizes them a little bit.
Also, these dragons, as you touch one, the scales slough off, even at the slightest touch. They're barely connected to your body anymore. When your hand comes up after touching them, after sparing the dying, hands are coated in a fine sheen of silver. One of the dragons, as you touch it, you feel their tiny, tiny ribs poking out from underneath their scales. Their eyes are hollow. And one, as you touch it, lets out a last dying gasp. His eyes close. He begins to twitch and shudder. You bring him back as you spare the dying. And his eyes look at you with such pain and suffering. You almost wish he didn't.
On the airship we came on, Kalraz Sagail, I have a small pocket of the dreaming. It's safe from the effects of the slow, which it seems like might be what's affecting them here. With your permission, we could take them there and settle them in and see if they improve. Again, it would only be a temporary solution until we found out what was going on here.
Kalraz narrows his eyes at you. He, for a moment, it looks like the thought is crossing his mind that you are going to kidnap tiny wormlings. But he quickly comes to his senses, as you are accompanied by Sagail. His mouth opens in almost an accusatory fashion, snaps shut. He looks down at the wormlings, back up at you, thinking, sick little babies.
A sick monster.
A sick freak. His eyes shift over to Sagail. Lifts an eyebrow, wondering if he can trust these strangers with such precious cargo. Sagail gives him like the nod of, you don't have another.
You are, of course, welcome as well.
I'll make sure they're taken care of however you need them to.
If there is a place where you can at least not suffer, then please, take them there. We cannot afford to lose any more precious wormlings, whatever this sickness is. Sickness of the air. Very gently, he begins scooping up the wormling. Here, while you, Sagail turns to Rain, you are discussing things with Kalraz. I'll take these wormlings to your airship. He puts them all in a single nest. And scoops up the filthy nest. And begins walking out the SkyNest.
Anything you need once you're in there, Sigale, just think on it, and it should appear for you.
He nods. I have trouble comprehending. Do my best.
Ask Esther for help. Esther is very familiar with the functionality of the airship.
One by one, the wormlings are taken by Sigale. One massive nest. And he leaves you alone with clearly exhausted Calron. The elder Jin takes a knee. Looks like he has been tending to the dragons constantly, for who knows how long. He looks at the empty nests with in silence, and then his gaze shifts back over you all. Forgive me. I am thankful to have brought Sigale back to the plane of air. I had feared him dead. Had missed him here, SkyNest. This is a place of rest and respite, also a place of training for young dragons, first taking wing. But we have not had newborn dragons. These small wormling have been the last surviving ones. The skies are growing quiet, the winds weakening. Very few are even able to visit the SkyNest. Some are even growing shudders, earthbound.
I suspect that's probably why we're here, actually. Sorry, Kalraz, my name is Rain Silversong. This is Wang Doodle, Coslow, Greenfinger, Sea Swab, and Grabella. We have come hopefully to assist with whatever seems to be ailing this place. We were told that the Maw of Winds, is that it?
He nods.
The Maw of Winds had been dying. And we sought audience with the Air Djinn anyway. If we can be of assistance, we would very much appreciate any opportunity to help.
Forgive my impudence, mortal. But how would earthbound mortals such as yourself help with the Maw of Winds? Many of us cannot even fly there, let alone flies. There have been things coming out of the Maw. Terrible creature. Things of fury and storm.
Well, we're no strangers to such things, and we did bring our own airship for transportation. Most of us also independently are capable of flight ourselves in various ways. But most recently, I suppose, we aided the Tao of the plane of Earth with their demonic incursion problems in the Forge. It's actually where we learned about your plight and have come here to help. We're not entirely altruistic. Our motives, just to be transparent, was we were seeking to reunite the different djinn of the different elemental planes to return to the City of Brass. And that's how we kind of got started on this little journey.
As you mentioned the City of Brass, Kalraz lets out a long sigh and leans on one of the dragon perches that are nearby. Had told the Council of Gales that we should have never left the City of Brass. Most of the elders didn't listen. Well, the prophecy has come true, has it? Is the Aurora Infernus upon us?
I don't think so yet, but we would like to do anything in our power to prevent it. We have long fought against Tiamat and her machinations. This is just a new battlefield in the same war, I think.
I knew this would come to pass. It was a narrow vote. Some of the Council of Gales wished to remain in the City of Brass to prevent such terrible thing from happening, the reemergence of the Dragon Queen. Others wished to return to the plane of air. Try and divine why the winds are slowly quieting. Truly, this is desperate times.
Has there been any success in learning why the winds are dying? Or what exactly is affecting the Mauve winds?
We've sent numerous parties, even what you would consider small armies, to the Mauve winds, in order to discern just why the winds from the Maw are slowing. But we have been met with brutal resistance. Other creatures of this plane, giants of storm, beings of thunder and lightning, seem to hover around the Maw. They are mad with fury and do not let any come near. We have once held these creatures and seen them as allies, held them in the highest regard. But now they have turned on us in fury. We do not understand why, nor have we been given a reason. Our battles have torn all of us out of the skies, sending us plummeting to the earth. We've lost many, and still they refuse to let us pass.
Christina, point of clarity, we know that the White Abishai came to the plane of air, right?
Correct.
We got that from the notes, okay.
Yes.
We don't necessarily know exactly where, but probably safe bet
Pretty safe.
at this point. Well, we do know, I don't know, this is maybe too much information, but we do know that one of the Abishai came to the plane of air some time ago. And frankly, this all kind of reeks of Tiamat nonsense to me. I don't know about what do you think, Wangdoodle and Coslow?
Yeah, I'd say so. The slow poisoning's definitely a giveaway.
These
I mean,
guys
also-
were gross. I touched them.
And we do have our very own Storm Mage with us, so we're not coming entirely unprepared. As Rain gestures to Swab.
See, like, do like the meme of like the guy pointing at himself, like me.
I was gonna suggest that, but I wasn't quite sure how well that worked.
You make
You're
with
a
the weather.
mage, right?
You're a wizard, Ari.
Calros gestures for Swab to come closer. Please, come here. He kneels down. He sits down, and at that point, he is still taller than you are, Swab.
So C-Swab is definitely like looking straight at like his thigh or whatever, and so he's gonna like literally like be looking face forward, and then he's just gonna bend his head straight up, like a 90 degree upwards at him.
Who are your parents, little one? I sense great storm within you.
I don't really know my parents. I was sort of like raised in a hatchery.
He looks at the nests and back at you.
It looked like this, but kind of in an old abandoned lighthouse near the sea.
Sense great whirling storm within you. Lightning and wind. Thunder. Power. He puts a giant hand on your shoulder. He closes his eyes. Sound of a tempest. I can hear it again, whistling through my ears. Your presence brings me great comfort, little one. He looks back up at Rain and Wangdoodle and Coslo and Grabella. And then back down at Swab. It will be much to ask of all of you. But if your airship can make it to the Maw of Winds without utilizing, well, the air current, then you might have a chance. Tell me, how is your airship propulsed?
Oh, looks at Rain like,
By the power of friendship and dreams!
I mean, over the bond, I don't think there's any reason to hold anything back here.
Yeah, probably better not to.
If anything, telling him the truth maybe further cements our claims of what we're capable of. Wangdoodle, Coslo, that's really your department, if you want to divulge.
I don't even really understand how that thing works.
I believe that Coslo doesn't really understand how any of his shit works. It just kind of does. It's like the
Yeah.
intuition wizard.
He's the 40k, the Warhammer 40k orc.
Yeah.
Red go
It works
We
fast.
because he
painted it
thinks he
red,
does.
so obviously it goes fast.
Yeah.
Sure, triple distilled resentment and spite, pretty much. I mean, that's what's powering the thrusters.
Maybe you should explain it to him. Oh. I thought that was still over the bond. My bad.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I do not wish to thrust you into a situation that would only result in your quick and painful demise by sending you hurtling back towards the ground.
Oh, there's nothing to be worried about there. See, Wangdoodle starts getting into like a very technical, could be supported by PowerPoint explanation of this brand new custom built engine. And how there's no way, like, it's just like, you have to understand, we basically carry the power of a small sun. Like, we have the ability to destroy planets if we want to. Like, we're fine.
After your explanation, Kalraz appreciates candor, scratches his beard in thought. So you all are powerful enough to encapsulate the essence, yet none of the corruption is out. Fascinating. Mortals never cease to amaze me. He looks back down at Swab pointedly. Perhaps there is hope for the Maw of Winds, after all. Very well. On behalf of the Council of Gales, I shall give you the location of the Maw of Winds. But know this. The storms that rage and the creatures that are now maddened surrounding the Maw will do everything in their power to bring you and your precious airship back down to Earth. Do not wish you ill, and you have also already shown us a great kindness by taking the wormlings into your charge. But if you are to go flying into danger, perhaps for the moment it is best that they remain here, just in case something terrible occurs.
There's no other way to say this. If you keep them here, I am 99% certain they're gonna die.
With a little bit of time, I could create their own little grove in the Dreaming. They can rest there for the time being. It would not be attached to the ship. I would just have to fetch them again once we return. I've actually done that for some other wormlings who were less lucky than they were. You could even leave someone with them as their caretaker if you'd like, if that would make you feel more comfortable.
I will allow it, if you will allow Segale to be their charge while you head to the Maw of Winds.
Absolutely.
Then it is settled. They shall have some peace within the Dreaming. They cannot stay there long, lest they lose their essence of flight. But it will take them away from whatever affliction they are currently suffering under.
Hopefully we won't be long ourselves. I don't know that any of you have that long at this point, which means, well, our home also doesn't have long.
If the armies of the Plane of Air cannot reach the Maw, then I pray that you all have the strength to get there unscathed. He puts another hand on Swab's shoulders. You, little navigator, the storm in your heart, I will now gift you the sight of the Maw. As you gaze into the horizon, you shall see the lightning crash down from the skies, which will light your way to the eye of the storm. Close your eyes. You close your eyes.
My eyes are closed.
You hear Kalara's inhale. And he exhales, lips pursed, into your face. Cool breeze wafts over you and enters your nose and mouth, filling your lungs with crisp, cool air. And your lungs momentarily crackle with lightning inside.
Is this what it's like to chew 5 gum?
It is cool and crisp like menthol. You feel refreshed. When you open your eyes, you see Kalara's wreath in a almost invisible aura of lightning. It's dim, flickers, as he too is slowly losing power because of whatever is tainting the maw. You should now see the lightning on the horizon. You will navigate your friend's ship, hopefully safely, to the maw. But beware. Beware of the storms that wish to strike you from the sky. Creatures that have gone mad with rage. When you enter the maw, find its core. Just do this. He inhales once again and breathes out. You can see the tiny cracklings of magical lightning on his breath. Past the storm, from inside you, back into the maw. Reinvigorate it, purify it. Hopefully, we can get these winds back on track. Since you already carry the storm inside of you, it will be of little issue for you to reinvigorate the maw. So now, with the blessing of the Council of Gales. He takes his hands off your shoulders, Sea Swab. May the winds carry you to victory. For all of our sakes.
She's just gonna be like, I guess like a euphoric feeling and just gonna like walk away, like, oh.
You feel almost lighter in your step, and your lungs crackle with lightning. It's not uncomfortable. You feel like almost like a fire-breathing dragon every time you exhale. It feels cold and crisp. And even as you stand closer to Coslow, his hairs, what is remaining of them on the top of his head, begin to stand up as if lightning is about to come crashing down on his dome. Elros turns and looks back at the empty nests and places his hand on them. I hope you are all successful. For not just these small dragons' sake, but for the sake of all the creatures on the plane of air. The ones that rely on the winds. Carry them under their wing. You might be our last hope. If you are successful, the Council of Gales will return the City of Brass, our plane safe, and your plane too.
All right, well, shall we do this then, everyone?
Sure.
Yeah,
Get
let's
off
go
into
to
horrifying
space.
danger.
Your navigator will show you the way. He knows the storms. They are a part of him, just as they are a part of me.
I love that our critical person is definitely someone who is always safe and is never in danger at any point ever.
Hey, I gave C Swab every single day he gets temp HP.
And I haven't
am
died
I
lately.
the key? Oh, I don't want to be the key.
Welcome to my life.
Ray's feeling pretty good about that heads-up call.
See, Swab, if anything goes in trouble, you just call out Bubble, and I'll fix it. It's okay. Don't you worry about it.
Protect the presidency, Swab.
I am the danger.
Calraz says nothing, and you all will have to go back down the stairs to get back to the airship. Down the ladder, down the stairs.
Wango
Raynal-
just looks around.
Go ahead.
Wang Doodle's going to use the link. He's just going to look around side to side as C-Swab goes across the deck. Packages on board. Over.
Raynal explained to Sigale what they discussed regarding the wormlings.
Yep.
I'm
The
I'm
dreaming.
going to take you
He
to...
rubs his beard.
Yes, I'm going to take you to a small clearing in the dreaming with the wormlings. You just lay down with all of them nestled on your chest. Will be fine.
He seems hesitant at being trapped in dreaming once again. He understands
Well, you know how to
these-
plane shift, right?
He nods. So there would be nothing preventing me from leaving. Seems a
Course
little bit claustrophobic.
But also, you will be able to have some control over it. I'll guide you in, and you can make of it what you would find most comfortable.
Very well. I shall guard the silver dragon wormling in the dreaming. And thank you
Raynal
for-
lay down next to him.
He just says, "And thank you for not trapping me within some small demi-plane once again. Appreciate your concern."
I could do that too if you would prefer, but I felt like, probably not preferable.
No. No.
Raynal lay down next to him and just take his hand. And because she can just cast Dream at will, she will cast Dream. Gosh, I can never remember. There it is.
Here, bring me some peanuts. He goes to sleep and enters the dreaming.
She's like, I'm not giving you all my fucking peanuts.
You can eat Dream peanuts. It's fine.
Seems like you are missing a Coslow.
Oh no, we already lost Oslo. You guys, he has short legs. Can't just leave him behind.
He gets mad when I carry him without asking.
Does he?
Only when you drop me in weird pits.
Well, that
Well,
was
don't
me.
have
That was
10,000
Rain.
pounds.
Yeah, that was me.
Don't have 10,000 pounds of fucking armor in your bag.
You chunky bastard.
All right, Sigale goes to sleep and is now in the dreaming, surrounded by very, very sick silver dragon wormlings been affected by the slow sickness. Sea Swab, as you get on the airship and look at the horizon, a small bolt of lightning can be seen very far out in the distance. It shows you the way. It is in a northern direction.
Let's back this ship up. Beep, beep, beep.
It is up to you to navigate your friends towards the Maw of Winds.
Don't fuck it up, Swab. Utmost confidence in you. Don't fuck it up.
Well,
You
I
got
only ever fuck up the random events, so hopefully.
Let's keep the artificers close to Swab for that flash of genius juice as necessary.
Yeah.
Right, before we back the airship up, fueled by hate and peppermint, we're going to take a quick 3-minute break.
How does the airship back up? I would like to know.
Magically.
Loudly.
Magically.
Okay, I'll accept it.
All right. See you at 7:56. Quick break. All right, get comfy. We'll move on to the next scene.
I just got some food in front of me, so if I'm talking with a mouthful, I'm sorry. Or if I take a second to talk, it's because I'm chewing.
It's okay. It's not like our entire plan hinges on you or anything.
Yeah, but I can't navigate on an empty stomach.
I mean, that's touche.
All right, everybody back. The Wangdoodle. All right. Like everybody is here. You take off with Swab navigating you. Swab, make me a survival check with advantage.
That is Alt Control.
Control.
Alt for advantage.
Isn't it?
Is it control?
Let's see. We'll take the higher one. I told him wrong. My bad. You crit.
Damn.
The lightning.
Swab is definitely gonna be like standing on the Audacity like as far forward as he can with like the one leg like up, like Captain Morgan almost, but like leaning forward over his knee, of like wind in his face, eyes narrowed, brow furrowed, and just like going right towards the storm.
Hell yes, that's the Admiral of Maginox.
Hell yeah. You guide the ship
And with my character at the
unerringly.
top here,
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know how far I can actually move it.
You can move pretty much there. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Cinematically, you are at the front of the ship, 1 foot up on the banister, as you see the lightning in the distance. As you point the Audacity in the right direction, the magic of the ship, powered by the hatred of the Abishai, propels you forward. The other creatures of the denizens of air that are struggling to fly on these lack of winds watch you jealously as you take off with ease. This airship was propulsed by actual wind. There's no way you would make it. Things become as still as death the closer you get to your little lightning rod. The skies begin to darken as you get closer. The hours pass. While it should be midday, gray clouds surround you and your ship, blotting out some of the sun. The storms begin to roll in, and you hear crackles of dry thunder on the horizon as other bolts of lightning punctuate the flashes of thunder that appear across the sky. But Swab, you are not distracted. The storm in your heart is an unerring beacon, and the breath of Kalraz continues to crackle in your lungs. Your beacon lightning allows you to go unerringly towards your target, regardless of the other peals of lightning that crash the horizon. And as you get closer, The storm sounds like it reaches apex. But the winds do not pick up. The thunder just gets louder, and the skies get ominously darker. The thunder begins to pick up, now ear-splittingly loud. You all watch on the deck of the airship with worry, concerned that any of these bolts of lightning suddenly strike the vulnerable hull of your ship at any time. But Swab, Master Navigator, navigates you through these lightning bolts with ease. The ship is completely unharmed. Good job, Swab. At the darkest point of the storm, for a moment, everything goes still. It even seems like the clouds that are passing you by suddenly get slower and slower until they hover around you like cotton balls. The lightning in your eyes and your heart, Swab, now becomes bigger and brighter. You're almost there. Your pin feathers on the back of your neck begin to stand up on end. There's a presence getting closer. Something powerful. Something electric. You can feel it in your bones. It causes tingles to go from your fingertips, your elbow up to your shoulder, and down through to your feet. Feels like a dangerous storm, one that even rivals the one that capsized your ship on open seas of Arctis, the one that forced you to make a deal with the devil in order to survive. But this one feels stronger, more dangerous, more alive. As you squint, you see something on the horizon, coming through the darkened clouds. The lightning that strikes now hovers in mid-air, taking on a life of its own. It dances through the clouds and points towards you, almost threateningly. Swab, directly ahead of you, see these living lightning bolts. 1, 2, now dancing amongst the clouds, threatening your airship. They rage with the madness of the slow. More begin to appear, crackling angrily, dancing through the smoky gray clouds. There's a veritable army of lightning bolts in the sky, hovering there, dancing menacingly. You are not surprised. What do you say to your friends?
Sorry, you said the storm, the lightning balls are like looking at, like they're like alive?
Mm-hmm.
Or they're like...
You should be able to see them ahead of you on the map.
Huh. So she's always definitely gonna like look back with like, you know, his eyes are now starting to get like his like eyebrows or whatever brows he has, starting to get like icicles on him, and he's just be like, all right, now the fun starts. Get ready, everybody.
Swab, you hear a booming voice rise out from the smoky gray clouds. It takes the shape of a man. A crowned tempest, made of water and air, crackling with lightning. As he holds bolts of lightning in both hands, He points one at you, menacingly. You can hear his voice echo through the clouds. Mortals, be gone! This is no place for you. Leave now, or plummet to the earth.
Sees almost shield back. No, we will not leave, and we're here now, so it is a place for us.
You are fools. The skies punctuate his words as he draws a lightning bolt back over his shoulder and points at you threateningly with the other hand. This is your last warning. The maw of winds is gone. Let the storms rage across the plains. We have been constrained for too long, and now we are free.
You can be free, but this ain't yours.
The maw is ours. The winds are ours. We control the storm, the lightning. We shall rage across the plains and bring in a new era of power. This is your final warning. You hear a screeching call echo from the skies. As another creature appears at the flank of this storm lord. Looks like a massive pterodactyl-like creature in the clouds, pierced by its wings as it flies through. It's massive, gargantuan even. Its wingspan 60 feet wide. It dwarfs even the size of the Storm Lord in the back. Another caw. It's another giant, air-bound creature flaps at the Storm Lord's side. They screech as they dance amongst the clouds. This must be the maddened affecting the maw.
Seastop's gonna have like the like anime like villain smirk where he like looks down and just cracks a smile. It's like, you think your little pterodactyls are cool? I got a whole dragon back here.
Do it if we do it right.
We have like 5 dragons at our immediate disposal at this point.
Actually, a valid point. I should probably get my simulacrum out, who's also a dragon right now.
So we're
Sounds
just
like
setting
they've
up
been,
for war then?
Sounds like they've been talking to that Avishai. I don't know if there's any, talking him out of this. What do you think?
Talking time is over. Killing time is now.
Fools! Prepare to meet the ground. Okay, so, a couple things before we start combat. First off, the Audacity is a controllable unit that anyone on the ship can control. However, if you double-click the Audacity, it'll bring up the Audacity's character. You move the Audacity, everybody's gonna move with it, unless you are not mounted. So if you are a cannon or a simulacrum, you will have to click the Audacity and hit M to mount it. That way, you will move with the Audacity when the Audacity moves. If you've summoned cannons, I suggest putting them on. Try not to move the ship around too much. If it is not your turn. Also, one simulacrum at a time. Wangdoodle, you want me to mount your cannons?
I have been trying to get them to mount, and they're just not doing it.
If you single click on one of the cannons, then you hover over the Audacity, and then you hit
Yeah.
M to mount.
Yeah, I was doing that. It's not doing it.
Okay, I'll do it for you.
Simulacrum moves. I think she's mounted.
I'm gonna move the
That's what
Audacity
I attempted
back
to do,
into
and
place.
that's what moved the cannons.
I'll move your little cannon back on the ship here.
That's fine.
One moment, please. First, I get my screen just went black. But if you double-click the Audacity, it is its own unit. It has its own hit points, and it has a few separate areas that you can manage. First off, the Audacity's hull can only take about 300 damage before cratering. Also, its sails, which are somewhat useless in this regard, also have their own hit point. But the Audacity does not necessarily use sails to propulse, but mostly to steer. You can also attack with the Audacity if you wish by manning one of the cannons. The ballista, thanks to Wangdoodle, can fire out different forms, different schools of magic. You have the option of firing a ballista that can do, let me double check, it is acid, fire, force, piercing, or poison damage. The dragon head figurine of disintegration is also usable, but only once a day. It does a fuck ton of damage. And it also can do acid, fire, force, or poison. However, the figurehead and the ballista have their own hit point. Thanks to a reinforcement, the Audacity is resistant to cold damage, as you have been reinforced its hull with white dragon scale. The Audacity is also immune to most forms of crowd control. On your turn, you can replace an action, if you wish, with one of the actions on the Audacity. AKA, you can move the Audacity up to its movement speed, which is 60 feet. Or, you can fire the ballista. Or, you can fire the dragon head figurine of disintegration. Consider the Audacity like a cannon or a companion pet. But if you move, the rest of the crew and everything on the Audacity will move with you. Just keep that in mind. Hold on, right? I'm trying to mount your simulacrum, but for some reason it is not complying.
I actually need to cast polymorph on her too. Is that gonna fuck it up if you mount her and then I actually trigger the polymorph?
I believe you can dismount it. What I can do, I'm gonna put one of your cannons on the ship here.
That's okay.
But I'm mostly concerned about the simulacrum. Please mount, I beg you.
Oh, I didn't grab a fun new cantrip for today.
Oh, right, that's your Arclight Spanner. That does
Yeah,
that?
my super special tools. Yeah. My new arcane firearm.
Oh, that's why I've set its maximum riders to 6. That is actually wrong. Put it to 10.
More like 600.
Yeah, right? Because I forgot your cannons count as riders.
Slaps hood of airship. You can fit so many riders in this bad boy.
There we go. Okay. So the mounting does work. It is M to mount, and if you want to unmount, aka if you want to get off the airship, you just target yourself, you just click yourself once, and hit N to unmount. But otherwise, if you move the ship, everything that is mounted on the ship will move with you. I swear I tested this.
Can we move about independently?
Yes,
while
you can
mounted?
move around within the ship's hitbox. If you hover over the ship, that'll show you your movable space.
Does the ship? Is it like? For the purpose of this combat, is it like the ship is the distance for our spells, or is it like the distance from where we are on the ship?
From you. So it is still you.
It's still tracking all that discreetly.
Correct.
Neat. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I can see
also,
it ranges for the simulacrum and rain.
Everybody is currently, while you are mounted on the ship, at a height of 205 feet. So if you wish to move the airship down, let me just do that real quick. Or if you wish to maneuver, or for some reason you cannot see, say, a target that is like 100 feet away from you, just check your elevation, and then check the elevation of your target. Right now everything is 205 feet. 200 base and then 5 feet since you're on the deck. So everything and everyone's creature should be at 205 feet. So consider this combat, you can move both vertically and horizontally, and the creatures will do so as well. Try and outmaneuver you. You should not be able to go under the canvas, but I hope nobody falls 205 feet in a single round. You will probably die. Does anybody have any questions about the airship combat?
Right now, no, but I'm sure one will come up.
Sure. The airship does not take its own initiative, because you all will have to control the airship. And if you want to use some move action, you can choose to move yourself or the airship.
Can I request a polymorph on the simulacrum into the adult sapphire dragon? That was one of the prep spells I did back at Maginox.
Yeah, sure. One mounted adult sapphire dragon.
So she'll be a little bit less utility, but a lot tankier and probably a lot more damage.
Okay.
Until they kill the sapphire dragon form, and then she's just a wizard.
Wow! You kill the dragon, she becomes more useful.
I mean, she might actually, because she does have an incapacitation breath attack.
God.
Which could be funny.
You know, what's a little paralysis at 200 feet up? You
1 second. I actually hate her asset. Change it real quick.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. It doesn't vibe. This does not bring joy.
Does not bring joy.
But it brings pain.
Sure does.
Oh no, I think I need to refresh now though.
If you need to, do it now.
Yep, got logged out. Are we gonna get a full sweep? Everybody gets logged out tonight?
It hasn't happened to me yet, but that's a big yet.
I'm hitting refresh.
You know what?
Tonight. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, let me go ahead and refresh right now just to make sure I get logged out, because that'd be just beautiful. And there it is.
And there it is. Yep. All right.
I did not get logged out.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was just honestly more concerned.
I'm still.
You know, I'm still standing.
Yo.
I thought you were gonna drop some BB Mac from Treasure Planet there. I'm still here.
That was a song that I was trying to think of, but I couldn't quite get my brain there.
Such a like good. Honestly, I was gonna say it was like a really good soundtrack for a mediocre movie, but no, that movie also fucking slapped.
All right, give me a second, Rain's simulacrum.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just using a token.
No,
Don't want it.
no, this is necessary work. We understand.
Way
That's
better.
Pretty.
Way better. Way better. All right, everyone back. Looks like I'm missing Wangdoodle.
Is it making me do this now? No, don't update the password.
Need a second Wangdoodle?
It's just telling me it's downloading. It's fine. It's fine. We're sitting at like 90%, so we know it's basically done.
Just let me know when you're in.
Ah, there we go. Oh, look at that gigantic dragon. This is gonna be so good for my focus.
All right, I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative for me.
I got double digits, so I'm somewhat happy. Oh my god.
Wow, that is a low roll for me.
Oh, that's a 1. All right. Appropriate bangers are on. Let's get this started, shall we? The living bolts of lightning crackle in the sky. One of them, on behest of the Storm Lord, begins to fly towards the airship. It will move closer, dancing amongst the clouds. Just 1 second. As the Storm Lord appears, you all notice that the storm is picking up around the airship, and finally, there is some wind that begins to cause the sails to flap. This is almost the first wind that you've felt in the plane of air, but this feels chaotic, as sometimes it comes from the west, sometimes it comes from the north, and the south. The wind is just whipping your hair everywhere. You want to discern the nature of the wind, exactly what it does. Have to insight check successfully, Stormlord. The lightning bolt
Oh, you,
dances. The lightning bolt dances closer.
Did Discord die?
No, I'm just actually thinking.
Christina's like, what do I do with all of my mans?
Oh, sorry, I had the Audacity target. Oh my god, I'm apparently having issues today. Audacity, no, you don't have to do that. The lightning bolt, as it dances closer, unleashes an arc of lightning that is 100 feet long and 5 feet wide. It is going to unleash said lightning down the left side of the airship. So that'll be Swab, Coslow, Wangdoodle's cannon, and Wangdoodle. One moment, please. I swear I tested this. Forgive me. Give me just a second. One 100 feet long, 5 feet wide.
The sentient lightning bolt says you don't have enough badges to control it.
Apparently that is the case today. Alright, let's try that again. Dex saving throws, everybody.
Hooray!
Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm resistant to lightning too. So.
Should there be an auto pop for these?
Oh, and that comes from lightning. Nice.
Alright, Swab, you absorb elements.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. All right. Lightning arcs across the ship. Swab, the Coslo, the cannon, and Wangdoodle in a single line. The rest of you make dex saves. Swab, actually, literally everybody fails the DC 15 dex save. Swab, you did an ability check. Make me a saving throw.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, still not great. As you all take 8d6 lightning damage as lightning arcs across the front of the ship in a single line. The Audacity begins to splinter slightly as it too takes damage from the lightning. Next up, one of the large creatures in the back begins to scream forward, moving at a pace you've never seen before. Moves 120 feet.
I'm pretty sure we've seen Grabella move that fast or faster before.
Sometimes.
Like, that ain't shit. Like, oh, you got a dinosaur? We got fucking dragons.
It will move to face the adult sapphire dragon. The Aerosaur is almost as big as the airship. Its wingspan even greater still, and it tries to strike the dragon out of the sky. It attempts to bite the simulacrum. And it hits exactly with an 18. The fangs dig deep, and the dragon takes 34 points of piercing damage. If the target is huge or smaller, I do believe it is... Is it huge?
I mean, yeah,
It
the
is
dragon's
huge.
only huge.
Okay. It is currently grappled as the Aerosaur grabs its wings out of the air and begins to fly with it. Currently, the adult sapphire dragon cannot move. It's currently restrained. The Aerosaur cannot bite another target, however, while it is restraining the sapphire dragon. It squeezes its talons into the dragon's shoulder, attempting to rip its wings off its body. That'll hit. And the dragon takes 18 more points of damage. Kozlo, apparently there's a massive dinosaur battle going on next to you as a huge blue dragon is fighting a massive blue pterodactyl that's crackling with lightning.
Well, seems unfortunate. Let's start by trying to insight check. Okay.
Okay.
So then, ignoring that, I'm gonna start by let's hex this thing.
Okay, what ability do you want to hex?
I'm honestly not sure. I mean, I could hex its dexterity, but I don't know how many dexterity checks we're going to be putting on things in the air. I could hex its wisdom just in case it's immune to fire. Let's hex its wisdom. See how that goes.
All right. Its wisdom is hexed.
And then we're gonna chuck a firebolt at it just to see what happens.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Holy shit.
How? Jesus, that is so many. It's 1 off of 20. How do you have so many numbers?
New
The
rod.
numbers.
34 points of damage, and the aerosaur is burning as the lightning crackling across its body is now replaced by gouts of flame.
Neat.
It screeches as it attempts to hold on to the sapphire dragon.
Good news, everyone! We can light them on fire!
Good to know.
Oh, it's about time.
Do you move or do you move the Audacity?
I'll do neither.
Okay. Does that end your round?
Yep.
Swab, you're up. You can move. The Audacity can move. Whatever you like.
Okay. So you said that there's wind blowing from the Stormlord, and we have to insight check to find out which way it's blowing?
You don't know what it does, but there is a very powerful gust of wind coming off the Stormlord. It is noticeable.
Okay. Alright, well, insight check first.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I will put that in chat.
I'd like to know more about
The
this.
Stormlord is emanating a powerful tempest. He is surrounded in a 120-foot radius by a ferocious storm. The storm imposes disadvantage on ranged weapon attacks and perception checks based on sight or hearing within the area. The Stormlord is not affected by this. He extinguishes open flame and disperses fog. A flying creature in the tempest must land at the end of its turn or fall. Each creature that starts its turn within 30 feet of the Stormlord must succeed on a DC 16 strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from the Stormlord. Any creature within 30 feet of the Stormlord must spend 2 feet of movement for every foot you move. So essentially, the smaller aura inside is not disadvantage, it's difficult terrain.
Okay. It's 120 feet.
Yeah, the aura covers most of the map. You can actually see on the very bottom of the map where it does not cover.
Okay. Then I would like to try something here with the DM's your call on this one.
Okay.
So is the wind coming towards us then, since we're at like the bottom of it, or is it like, are we essentially like, it's like a flat plane?
It is currently coming towards you, so it is imposing disadvantage on the ranged weapon attacks.
I keep losing where this is. Hold on. Okay, I would like to storm guide the wind back towards the Stormlord as my bonus action.
Okay. The flying creatures that are currently affected by the Tempest, aka the adult Sapphire Dragon, will not have to land at the end of their turn.
Okay, I'll take it.
Also, It will not disperse the fire that is currently on the aerosaur.
Even better. There we go. That'd be my bonus action. We'll do that. And then I'm going to cast. I have to measure this out real quick. I don't understand why my buff and debuff thing moves when I try to click over here. So that's 25 feet. Alrighty. We'll give this a shot. I've never done it before. I'm going to cast Sunburst.
Oh shit. Alright, where do you put it?
Right there.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ, my guy.
It's so big!
I love it, but holy shit.
Okay, the living lightning bolt makes with advantage. It is magic resistant. Oh, still fails really bad.
Sure is bright up here, isn't it?
Sure is.
Oh my god.
There are so many con saves happening. Sunlight suddenly pierces through the clouds. The gray clouds dispersing as everything is engulfed in a beam of pure sunlight radiating from the skies. The lightning bolts, each of them screech as they are suddenly entirely engulfed in sunlight. The power draining out of them visibly, and they shrink just before your very eyes. The power of the sun taking away all their innate energy. They're significantly smaller now, Swab, than what they were originally, as almost all of them fail their Constitution saving throws. The Stormlord and the Aerosaur both succeed, however. The lightning bolts are blinded for a minute. Huge. Everything takes 43 points of damage, except for the things that saved take half.
Seaswap's now in like a battle of like, yeah, you control the wind, I control the elements, bitch. You got one element, I have all of them.
Swap's just up there Captain Ahabbing the front of the fucking ship right now.
White whale!
Foul whale!
My white whale!
Split your lungs with blood and thunder. That'll end Seaswap's turn.
Okay. Next up, another living lightning bolt. It flies closer.
It's blinded, right?
It is blinded. They're all blinded.
Can you describe in detail how a blind lightning bolt traverses? I'm just curious.
It just kind of bounces between the clouds, going towards the sound of the pterodactyls screaming.
Okay. So it's like a drunk lightning bolt.
Yeah, it just kind of
Yeah.
zaps everywhere without any rhyme or reason. Oh. It will not act this turn. The second Aerosaur coming from the skies screeches forward. The Stormlord points. Go, my minion. Strike them from the skies. This Aerosaur is gonna move forward. No, I don't want to use a reaction to attack. It's gonna keep flapping forward as all of these blinded lightning bolts are having a very bad day. Mark all of these hostile because I'm a big dummy. 115. The other Aerosaur gets right up on the side of the ship. Grabs on to the edge of the ship with its claws. Its giant head hovering over the party, and it screeches at everybody, the tiny things on this ship, as it attempts to bring the Audacity down. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will attack Wangdoodle.
Hey!
Its massive maw comes down on Wangdoodle in an attempt to bite. I'm assuming a 19 hits Wangdoodle.
Just kidding. We're gonna go ahead and let our armor pop that force field real quick.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Alright, it misses as it crunches its giant beak down on a magical shield. With a free foot, it attempts to rake a second target. It will attack Kozlo.
No thanks.
No thanks.
And that'll hit.
That VFX was so huge.
It's really big.
I haven't been able to use this yet. We're gonna Void Twist.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Okay, plus 5 AC.
Oh, that might not have been enough to stop.
That will still hit exactly.
Rude.
Do you still wish to use it, or do you want to save it?
I'll save it then if I can.
Yeah, that's fine. You can take it back. You can recharge that as Kozlo, one of the Aerosaur's massive feet, rakes across your chest. You're almost knocked back by the staggering force of this massive dinosaur hanging off the edge of the Audacity. Don't forget, you all have a few options on the Audacity too, including a massive disintegration, right?
I didn't mean to link a bunch of random shit.
Oh, sorry.
How I did that.
All good. Rain, you're up.
Rain is going to, actually, Kalsa, this, the Aerosaur over here, you hexed its wisdom, you said?
Yeah, the one that's on fire.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that.
Wait. Okay. We're gonna, since Rain's Simulacrum acts on her turn, she's gonna have the Simulacrum go first. First, with her bonus action, because she's grappled, she is going to Psychic Step.
Okay.
And blink 60 feet away. Actually,
Yeah, where do you want to go?
just a second. Hang on, just a second. Let me math this out. I'm mathing things.
I'm mathing?
I'm mathing. I think that's still fine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh yeah, that's still fine. Okay. Too many targets. I don't know why there's so many targets for that. That's silly. It's not even that type of ability. Okay, try that again. Here, okay, there we go. We're psychic stepping. I don't know why it's this big ass template.
You can just move the dragon. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like an AOE template. It's weird. She's going to blink to the opposite side here of this aerosaur. Trying to. She just stopped midway.
Oh, it probably because it's collision.
Oh, because of the grapple? Or
no, I think it's because of the collision, but I will say you are no longer grappled.
Alright, she wants to be right here. Try it again. Try it again. Yeah, she's not moving.
Yeah, I'll move her.
Okay.
She's moving. Okay, you move her how you want to.
Okay. Should be like right there.
Okay, you are no longer grappled.
Perfect. And then on the Hex Aerosaur, she is going to cast Hold Monster, which is one of her spells.
Ah, Corbella's favorite
One of her dragon
spell.
spells.
It will save with advantage. It fails by 1.
It is paralyzed. Which I don't think works very well when you're a flyer.
Make it fall! Make it fall!
We're delivering the threat they threatened us with. Yes.
It is paralyzed. It begins to fall out of the sky. It will hurtle towards the ground at whatever free fall is per round.
Sweet, totally sweet, tight. What is? Oh my God, boys.
And
You're
girl.
all in the way, boys.
Okay, this says a creature in free fall drops approximately 500 feet per round. In 6
no.
seconds.
That's a lot of feet.
That is a lot of feet.
Okay.
Okay, so it's and then my game it's 1d8 bludgeoning per 10 feet. Without a maximum. I think this kills the dinosaur.
I was gonna say, how many? You said 1d8?
1d8 per 10, so it'd be 50d8.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do 50d8 when it hits the ground.
Sick. Which would basically be its turn.
50d8. Okay. I'm just gonna write that down. All right, Rain. What else are you doing with your round?
Okay. Well, with Rain's bonus action, she's gonna activate Blade Song. Because that's the dragon's turn, so dragon's done.
Okay.
Rain is going to fly up 5 feet so she can just get right over Kozlo.
Okay. Just mark yourself at 210.
Where?
Right click your token, and then top left.
There's just so many numbers in that tiny box that usually, it's not filled with that many numbers, so it was like not obvious for a second. And she's gonna attack the Aerosaur, flanking with her dragon.
Okay. Okay. This will be with advantage.
Yeah, we're gonna lead with Booming Blade. Because I always forget I have to click that one first. There we go.
23 will hit.
For damage.
Okay. You slice a massive hole in the crackling lightning wing of the Aerosaur as it sits perched on the edge of the Audacity. It screeches as its maw releases from Kozlo's head. It swings to look at you. Kozlo
and-
bleeds prolifically.
And
Profusely.
again,
That'll hit.
for more damage.
Another slash to the delicate wing fold of the Aerosaur is now rethinking its decision to perch on the edge of the Audacity.
And that is pretty much all Rain can do. Rain is going to take a 5-foot step back, so it gets an attack of opportunity if it wants it.
It will.
Because I don't know if I have to land with what Sea Swab's doing, but
You do
I don't
not.
want to be. Okay, well, I don't want to still be over like Kozlo's head. That seems weird. So, logistically speaking, and if I can bait out, it's a.
I did not
reaction,
target
that'd be good.
Wang Doodle with that. That is a literal lie. Hang on.
It says Rain in the thing.
Oh, it says Wang Doodle for me. That's so weird. Okay. Well. A 22 will miss.
Yep.
All right, Rain.
Fuck nerd.
Go ahead and move.
Go back here, and I'll go back down to the ground, which is 205, right?
Yep.
All right, that is it. I'll insight. Let me insight this Aerosaur. Yeah, let's do that. Since we...
Ooh.
Nope.
Wang Doodle, you're
That's
up.
Hooray!
Your
Okay.
shield falls.
Oh, how unfortunate. Could I use... Do I not have it? I was looking to see if I had mending.
I believe you have it at default as an artificer.
That's what I thought.
It doesn't
It
think you
is
have
not
it.
in my spell list.
Do not see it.
Well, that's unfortunate. So I was going to ask if I could use mending to repair the Audacity.
You can. Let me just double check. I thought artificers got mending for free.
It's on their spell list. I think they still have to take it though.
No, because
Like it's-
we're Artificer is still it's. At least I don't think the update took us away from being a prep caster.
Well, no, but it's a cantrip. Even non-prep
Oh,
casters still have to pick from a selection of cantrips.
I may have dropped it at some point, in which case I don't know why I did. That's silly. Well, either way, I don't have it, so that's not an option that I have to consider currently. Okay. First things first, we're gonna activate our cannons. Start with this one and have it pop the shield.
No, at level 1, it says the mending cantrip. It just says that as a class feature. So you just have it. Let me just add it to your spells roll. Holy. Sorry, Wang Doodle, I'm gonna need to move your cannon off of your body.
That's fine.
Oslo, do you have mending?
I believe basically I think what Rain was saying is how it works. Like I know a fuck ton of spells. It's just a question of what I prepared, which is what we swap on long rest.
Mending cantrip.
It just says at level 1, you
don't.
know the mending cantrip.
I do not have it in my list.
Okay, I'm gonna add it to both of you.
Is that maybe a 2024 ad and we just
It could be.
never did it for that?
Yeah, I think it's also actually now that I think about it, I think cantrips work differently than other spells for artificers, where we can cast any cantrip that we know. Because I'm noticing that I have all of my cantrips prepared, unlike my spells where I have a giant list of literally everything and I have to pick what's available.
All right, I gave you both.
It's not something that I've looked at in ages because I've been leveling Warlock instead.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll give everyone on the ship and maybe even the ship 11 temp HP.
Okay, everybody has received just a little bit of an extra shield.
Second cannon is going to fire at the Aerosaur that decided to make the Audacity its perch. Would this be disadvantage?
Normally it would because of the Stormlord, but C-Swab reversed it, so just make it normally. Oh! That's pretty good.
We'll take that.
Due to the angle, you can knock it back if you wish.
Yeah, let's go ahead and knock it back.
Hey, he goes back 5 feet. Okay.
Alright, cool. Wangdoodle's gonna shimmy now. And you know what? Let's mend the Audacity.
I gotta put you on the ship. There you go. Do you know how much mending repairs?
No, but that should be a feature, I think, somewhere in here.
I think it's something really small for constructs, like, and it's something that's like in their stat block usually. It's like 1 or 1d4 hit points. It's very, very small.
Let's see.
I do want to say it's something small. It's like 1d6 or something, but I just don't remember.
Let's say for now it'll do cure wounds amount for constructs.
Okay. That'll be a first level. That's not a big deal. Oh, dang it. Alright, let's try this again.
What did you want to do?
Oh, I was just rolling the cure wounds.
Oh, that's fine. It'll be 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. So you can just do that manually.
Okay, cool.
19 hit points for the Audacity. Hey, as you kneel down to touch the ship where the lightning struck and splintered the wood, mending immediately causes the wood to repair itself, the splinters skittering back into place.
I don't know how long I've been able to hold this together, so let's pick it up, you know?
That end your round, Wangdoodle.
Yes.
Alright, next up, the Stormlord. Seeing that his threats have not worked, the Stormlord flies forward menacingly. With lightning bolts in hand, one of the Aerosaurs has been knocked out of the sky with Hold Monster. Let's see. Let's flip a coin. Sea Swab. Oh no. Why are you guys at plus 405 feet?
Oh no.
Please explain.
We jumped.
You did jump.
We
Big-
went high.
big
went high
jump.
to dive bomb the Stormlord. Duh.
I was like, why can't he not see you?
You see as well, but one of the cannons are still. It's re-adding.
We were gonna like top cut and go inverted over him.
Hey, you guys should be at 205.
The cannon below me is still at 405.
Who is Rain?
It's me, I fixed it. I couldn't tell if it was me or the cannon.
Stormlord will target Sea Swab and lob a bolt of lightning at him. Sea Swab, a bolt of lightning goes whizzing past your ear and streaking across the deck of the Audacity. In his second hand, he throws another one. Again, at you. This one, too, will miss.
Seaswab's definitely like just like full on like Dragon Ball Z, just like moving his head out of the way.
Just
He's at the
aura
left.
farming.
It's straight aura farming this fucking Stormlord. Like, your wind is my wind. All your lightning bolts are blind. I have the power of the sun. You're not gonna like how this ends.
This is the coolest Sea Swab could ever look. Like, Jesus. So amazing.
Grabella, you're up.
So the one that's on fire is the one that got yeeted to the earth, correct?
Correct. He's
He is
on his
currently
round, he's gonna
mid-heat.
take 50 d8 damage.
Dear God, that sounds bad. My buttons are not buttoning. Come on, buttons.
Is it the hardest button to button?
Well, it's the important one. I'm trying to polymorph myself to transform, and the button does not want to do that. Am I doing something wrong?
Let's see. Let me look at you. Let's see.
I got it.
Got it?
I got a door. I think so, yeah. Oh, it's giving me a list to choose from.
Just adult red dragon.
There's two MM 2024 and SRD 5.2.
MM, yeah.
That's what I figured, but I wanted
Yeah.
to.
Give you the option. I'll fix that after the game. Oh God!
Oh, it rotated me weird. Alright. Gorilla's gonna come attempt to come. Oh, I have to
There we go.
Um,
Let me put you back at 205 feet.
yeah.
I said 205 feet, game. Do not argue with me. Oh, it's because you're in. It's because you're in his. It wouldn't let you go higher.
We're really making the hamsters that run Forge like get working.
Oh, sorry, Grabella. The hitbox of the Aerosaur is really big, so you actually cannot be inside of him. So
Okay.
if you mouse over him, you can see how big it is.
As long as I'm targeting him for
It just won't let you,
Photograph.
if you're under him, it won't let you be in his elevation, which is why the elevation was fucking up.
Yeah. God damn.
It will attempt to make a dex save to dodge your fire. It will fail.
Die.
Oh my god. 57 damage as you leap off the ship, Grabella, turn to the Aerosaur and blast it with fire. It shrieks as it's already been damaged by rain. The wings shrivel up under your intense blast, and the charred corpse of the dinosaur hurtling to the ground.
I know as Grabella I have 2 actions. Do I have 2 actions as a dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, we're gonna take a look at this dude. And do this.
Alright, make me either 2 more rend attacks. It is blind, so I do believe you would make this with advantage as well, but that's gonna hit.
That's
Slashing at the lightning bolt doesn't seem to do a lot of damage as your claws go through it without it breaking apart. But that'll hit. But the lightning bolt still cannot hold it together as it is zapping around blindly. You do a couple quick swipes, and suddenly, like static electricity, it fizzles out. It's suddenly gone.
Grabella is just gonna look directly at the Stormlord now, with her head down like, your next bitch.
There is a
then
swirling
lantern.
tempest around the Stormlord that you are currently in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Swab is preventing you from falling, but as you get closer to him, you might have to battle back against the winds. Okay, 2 more living lightning bolts who are blind.
Blinded by the light.
And they also do not move very quickly.
Sunburst in their eyes. Made them run away fright.
It will use its spell mimicry. Attempt to zap both Grabella and the Sapphire Dragon out of the skies. 2 dex saves for me, please. One from Grabella, one from the Simulacrum.
Pretty accurate for being blind.
Simulacrum succeeds.
Yeah, it just gets to do that without having to see. Come on now.
It's lightning. Simulacrum succeeds. Grabella also succeeds. It was a relatively low DC. Both of you take half damage as a tiny bit of lightning crackles across the sky. It's not very accurate, and it misses your bodies, thankfully, only grazing both of your scales. The last living lightning bolt that got hit by the light will also move closer. Not sure if it can actually hit anything, but I'm going to check if it can. Yeah, it'll hit its friend. Grabella and Simulacrum, make me another save, please. Simulacrum fails, and so does Grabella. Both of you now getting the lightning arcing across your body.
Can I Flash of Genius Grabella?
Yes. Yes, you
Would that
can.
be worth it?
Up to you.
Let's do it.
Okay, it'll turn that to half damage. Gonna undo that, and we're gonna do 1/2 instead. All right, to open the top of the round and to close out the game, the Aerosaur affected by Hold Monster plummets to the ground. Rain, why don't you give me the damage, please? It's gonna be 50d8.
Oh my god, I can't wait for this.
I'm clicking it because I feel like that's important to get the tactile.
Are you clicking it
You're
50
clicking it
times?
50 times?
Yep, there we go.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
How's he feeling?
Pretty bad. Pretty
Could you
bad.
describe- none of us can see it, but could you describe it for us, like the players, like how that that last moment for him goes?
The creature's eyes widen. Suddenly, it stops flapping its wings because there's very little ambient air coursing under its wings in the plane of air right now. It hovers in the air for just a moment, or teetering backwards and then forwards, because that's the heaviest part of the creature. And it just, with wings extended the whole time, nosedives. For the rest of you on the ship that can see it, all you see is its little feet sticking in the air. And suddenly it goes head first into the ground. It doesn't even try to cushion the fall. It doesn't try to move its wings to arc it up at the last minute. All you see is it disappear through the cloud. It goes so fast through the cloud, it punctures a hole through it. The hole is slowly closed up by the slowly moving clouds. In the plane of air, you don't even know if there is ground. But whatever it hits, it's gonna hurt. And there's only gonna be chunks. Not even recognizable when it hits the ground.
Did he land in the plane of Earth?
He probably landed in the 9 hells. The curator now has a
damn.
new pet.
And also missing half
Can we
of
roll?
whatever his name
Can we
is.
roll something to see if it lands on somebody important?
Lands on the curator. All right, guys, good job. The game is over.
2 birds.
Literally two
One
birds with
bird.
that. Yeah, there we go. 2 birds, 1 bird.
Kill 2 birds with one of the birds.
All right, everybody, for now, that will be the end of the session. You still have a fully charged Audacity to utilize, as the disintegration ray is primed and ready to go. The aerosaurs have been knocked out of the sky, one by both damage and burning, and the other by hold person. And now, the 2 dragons flanking the Audacity take to the air, and now accost the Stormlord, who is surrounded in a magical tempest. The living lightning bolts are ready, but they're blinded as they zap across the clouds chaotically, unable to see the next. Will the Audacity survive?
Better.
We will continue next Monday. We wrap up the Airship Combat, as the DM has proven to everybody that you do get to Airship Combat sometime in this game.
Yay!
Yay! You guys did all this
Right.
cool shit to your airship, and you're like, we're never gonna use the airship in combat. I'm like, checkmate, fuckers. Here's some air combat.
And then we're never gonna use the
this-
airship to actually like fight with it. We're just gonna like blast people from it.
Well,
Yeah,
we
we're-
got some artificers that could really do
Like, we still have the boss in front of us,
We're
guys.
at
like,
least gonna have to move it at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like now it's under the rule of we might need it later.
I'm just letting the people who might care a little bit more about exactly where they're positioned deal with that.
I just want to say Rain is looking at her decision to make Sea Swab the Grand Admiral of Maginox, and like, yes, good decision, good choice.
Good choice.
I like to be the nondescript admiral, where like a Delta Force operator, where you're just like, is that guy really? He's the guy? And then you go, no, yeah, he's the guy. And you go, are you sure? And then he gets out there and you're like, oh shit, that's why he's the guy.
You'd be the guy though.
You're like out here Roy Mustanging this guy right now, like just
absolutely
fucking snapping your
mugging.
fingers.
Well, we'll see how the Stormlord acts when he gets a little bit closer.
I
to
remember
the
when I
ship.
can only control 2 elements.
I like how we have 2 dragons, an airship, and you guys still ruined my overpowered airship battle. Good job. I'm so proud of you all.
We came prepared for fighting in the air. It's almost like, I don't know, prep time.
Well, you know what else is in the air? Is the sun. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get a giant ray of sun.
I can't wait till you insight them to see just how badly that hurt them.
Oh.
The poor lightning bolts.
They're not
Alright,
poor lightning. Fuck them.
You just chew on it a little bit. It's fine. Chew on lightning, Gravella says.
Yeah, they're resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, and you just Grabella's like, "Arr, arr, arr," and still takes it out. Not a single fuck given.
Did
All
it
right,
taste like chewing Pop Rocks, Grabella?
Yes.
All right, everybody, we will finish up next week. Ed, Law of Winds. For now, that is the end of the session. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have an excellent week. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hey, y'all.
Night.
All right, chat. That's it for Arctis today. Whoa. Whoa. Thanks for watching. Sorry about a couple of the technical hiccups. Apparently doing 205-foot high airship battle complicates things a little bit. But we got through it. I fixed it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the session, check out our VODs over on YouTube at ArctisDD. You can see everything in full, or if you just want bite-sized parts of our sessions, go check us out on Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky for our funniest clips and play Arctis. I'm your DM Zarina. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Etc. Thanks for hanging out in chat. Sporkaroni, what's going on? The ads. In a while, what's going on? Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had a good time. Hope players had a good time. We will continue next Monday, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific. For Arctis. Stay warm, everybody. Have a great week. Hope to see you next time.